In medieval Europe, there were many torture devices that were both cruel and creative. For example, this beautiful girl with open arms. Have you ever felt the urge to hug her? Today we'll take a look at 10 deadly torture devices in ancient times. Number 10. The apega. This torture device may look harmless on the surface, but one deadly embrace from her could end everything. Apega's arms are lined with long, sharp spikes. When the wooden planks in front of her chest are triggered, her spiked arms will quickly close. A single embrace could puncture an upper limb, or he'll be killed by a heart attack. To prevent the prisoner from escaping, Picard's arms are equipped with huge spring clamps. He used the principle of leverage to create a device similar to a bear trap. Once caught, it was very difficult to escape. It is said that the Spartan tyrant Nabis made this device in the image of his wife Apega to torment those who displeased him. He would often hand over those who disobeyed him to his wife. Number 9. Bronze bull on fire. This was a cruel punishment invented by the ancient Greek coppersmith Pelori. They put criminals in a bull made of copper, and then baked them over a flame on the outside of the bull. Because copper conducts heat so well, the criminal was burned to death inside the bull, and watched as he was roasted to death. The inside of the bull is equipped with a sound pipe. As the criminal screams in despair, the conduit transforms the prisoner's voice into the bull's roar. It must be said the invention of the bronze bull was the ultimate in perversion and cruelty. Number 8. The Iron Maiden. The Iron Maiden resembled a humanoid coffin filled with long, thin nails. The bottom is a removable wooden board. To execute, you simply raise the maiden. The moment the door is closed, the nails would be driven into the victim's body. And then the bottom board is removed. Under the force of gravity, the victim will slowly slide down and suffer the pain of flesh, tearing, and eventually, the victim would be slowly tortured to death. Of course, this torture device can also be used to kill a person immediately. You just need to drive the nails into the place where you want them to be, such as the eyes or the throat. This way, the prisoner's blood will be better circulated outside the body. Number 7. Ducking stool. This seesaw of death is also very creative. It can be used in a lake or a pool, or of course, a septic tank. The prisoner is tied to a chair in front of the seesaw. By pulling the horizontal beam vertically, the prisoner will be inundated with water. It won't take long for the cold to induce shock, and the closed air will cause accelerated respiration and a lack of oxygen to the brain. In the end, the victim would take an involuntary breath and die of drowning. Number 6. Crucifixion. I'm sure you're all familiar with this torture device. The method of execution is quite simple and brutal. First, the victim is tied to a stake. Then the victim's limbs are fixed with long nails. At this point, the victim's body is completely immobilized by the force of gravity. But the victim did not die from the pain of the nails in his arms and legs. They died of suffocation because after being crucified, the weight of the body was concentrated on the wrists. This tension would compress the diaphragm, so that the victim could only breathe in and not out. But the cross was usually used to execute rebels and slaves, but it became a Christian symbol symbolizing God's love and salvation for the world.